about writing equations of lines. So you're aware of the three, okay, well I should say three different equations. We can write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form. We can write the equation of a line using point-slope form, which is this one. So x minus x1. And then we can write the equation of a line in standard form. Okay. So all these are forms in which we can write equations of line. This is y-intercept form. This is point slope. And this is standard. Okay. The default is typically y-intercept form. Unless the problem instructs otherwise, you should put your answer in this form. It doesn't mean you won't use these other formulas to get to that. Let me explain what I mean. So let me just start off with, if I basically said that you have a line, slope of 3/4, and I have a y-intercept of 2, and I said, what's the equation of a line? That's the easiest type of problem I can give you because it goes right into y-intercept form. Okay, it goes right into that. Slope and the y-intercept. Okay. If alternatively I said, here's the slope, a half, and a point. And I said the point was at 2, 1. And I said, what's the equation of the line? Well, now you're given a point and a slope. When you're given a point and a slope, the easiest way to solve it is using the point-slope form. So we do y minus, now what's y1? y1 is the y-coordinate of the given point, so it's a 1. Equals m, I gave you m, it's a half, x minus x1. What's x1? x1 is coordinate 2 that I also gave you. So I've now filled out the formula. You can't leave your answer in this format here. You have to now convert it to y equals mx plus b. That's just using algebra. My minus 1 equals, let's distribute the 1/2. Get 1/2 x minus 1. Okay, now let's move the negative 1 over. And we get y equals 1/2 x. And when we move this one over, we get 1 minus 1 is 0. So that's actually your answer. So when you're given a point and a slope, use the point-slope formula. When you're given the slope and the y-intercept, use the y-intercept form. But ultimately, your answers are going to go in y equals mx plus b form when you're done, unless I ask for you to put it in standard form. All right, now here's another type of problem. It gets a little bit trickier. If I said I have a point, negative 2, 3, all right, and I give you a line, let's say I give you this line, all right, and I want you to give me the equation of a line that's parallel to this line, but through this point. I want our line to go through this point, but I want it to be parallel. What do you know about parallel lines? Parallel lines have the same slope. The slope of this line is minus 4. So if I'm asking you for a line that's through this point, parallel to this, I'm basically asking you for, give me a line that has a slope of negative 4 that goes through negative 2 and 3. Okay, and then you'll use point-slope form to solve for that. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. X minus a negative 2. And then you'll solve. Okay, and we're just going to do the algebra. And we're plus 3, and we're done. Okay? So you end up with y equals negative 4x minus 5. This is a line that is parallel to this one. You can see they both have negative 4 as their slope. But our line happens to go through this point. If instead of parallel, I asked you for perpendicular, it's the same type of problem. If this is the line we want to be perpendicular to, remember, if the original line has slope of negative 4, a perpendicular line, slope of the perpendicular, is opposite reciprocal. So we change the sign, we make negative be positive, and we take the reciprocal of 4, which is 1 over 4. So our perpendicular line has a slope of a 4th. Okay, so now we have slope equals a 4th, and we have our point from right here, and now we do the same problem. We use our point-slope form. We go y minus y1 equals x minus x1, and we just do the algebra. just like this. Y minus 3 is 1/4 x plus a half. And then we move the plus 3 over. 3 is the same as 6/2. Added to a 1/2 to get 7/2. So this problem started off with, here's a line and a point. Give me a line that's parallel to this given line but through this point. And then give me a line that's perpendicular to this line and through that point. And that's exactly how you do those types of problems. The final problem I can give you is I could just give you 2 points. And I can say, what's the equation of that line? So the first thing you're going to do is find the slope of this line. 10 minus a negative 2 is 12. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. We're going to get a slope of negative 4. Then we're going to use our point slope form to find the equation of the line, and we're basically going to use the same algebra we used here to solve for that problem. And on this particular problem, what you'll end up with y equals negative 4x plus 18. All right, good luck.